What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and we have another breaking news update as we have finally heard from the IRS on when people can expect to see this next massive wave of unemployment tax refunds hit bank accounts. This is your unemployment update and your taxes update. Now, what we've heard is that the IRS has finally come out and announced that that massive wave that we've been waiting for, it's actually gonna be starting today. That's right. Now, this just came out. We've been waiting to hear from them for quite some time, and just late last night they announced that new wave is going to start today. And they also gave us an update on paper checks as well, when they're going to start sending that out. So they've given a lot of information just within the last 24 hours. I'm going to be diving into an article that just came out so that way you can get caught up on this unemployment tax refund as of today, July 14th, 2021. Now also, if you missed my video earlier today, we had some other huge breaking news regarding stimulus. After you watch this video, be sure to check that one out, as Congress now has made a deal on the second portion of the infrastructure bill known as the American Families Plan, which will provide more stimulus to people. They now have an overall price tag agreement from Democrats, and they're going to start putting provisions in. This is breaking news that just came out late last night as well. I'll be sure to keep you up to date on that. But like I said, we're going to be diving into the latest on what's happening right now with the unemployment tax refunds as of today, July 14th, 2021. But before we do, if you could do me a quick favor, just takes a second. If you like and appreciate these updates, keeping you up to date on all of these topics, don't forget to take a second to smash that like button. I would appreciate it. It helps out the channel a ton. And also, leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And also share this out to other people if you think that it's going to do them some good to hear it. Now, in addition to that, if this is your first time here, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. You can come and join the viewing community, come and join the Ram fam, we like to call it, and you'll stay up to date on all this stuff. And if you got any specific questions for me, be sure to shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. But with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive right in. Alright, you guys, so as always, link in the description below so you can follow along with me and see for yourself that I'm not just making this stuff up. So this article just came out this morning, and it says the IRS to issue more refunds to those who overpaid taxes on unemployment compensation. Now, the article says that the IRS announced Tuesday that it is sending out another round of refunds to those who overpaid their taxes on unemployment benefits received last year. Now, it says millions are due these refunds for taxes that they paid on unemployment insurance before the American Rescue Plan Act became law in March and excluded up to $10,200 in unemployment compensation for taxable income calculations. Now, as you know, typically before the pandemic, whenever you collected unemployment, you have to pay taxes on it. However, in March of 2021, in March of this year, President Joe Biden signed the American Rescue Plan, and included in there was a provision that excluded taxes if you collected unemployment in 2020 up to $10,200. Now, that was signed in March. However, a lot of people paid their taxes early, and they paid tax on their 2020 unemployment. So if they already did that, what they're saying is now you're going to be getting that money back. They're going to be refunding it to you. So a lot of people say, how much is it going to be? It varies person to person on your tax brackets where you're located, but they're saying roughly it's usually going to be around $1,000. Could be more, could be less, but about 10% of that $10,200. Now, reading on, the article says, according to the IRS, refunds by direct deposit will begin July 14th, today. So we finally heard an announcement from them saying they're going to be going out today. And it says, and refunds by paper checks, they're going to begin July 16th. So in 2 days, they're likely going to start sending out paper checks, and then we'll see how long it takes the post office to get them to your mailbox. And it says this round of refunds, this is the third that the IRS has sent out concerning the overpayments on taxes on unemployment compensation. The agency said in a news release that it will continue to issue refunds throughout the course of the summer. So if you haven't gotten it yet and you don't get it in this next round that's starting today, don't worry. They said they're still going to be sending these out over the course of the summer. And we're hearing that they're actually reviewing each and every one manually. Individuals are reviewing this to make sure that you get that refund. So they're saying it is taking a little while. Now, reading on the article says that the IRS has been reviewing Forms 1040 and 1040 SR to identify those who are due an adjustment on their refund because of overpayment of taxes on unemployment compensation. Now, the IRS said that those who have overpaid unemployment compensation taxes generally did not need to contact the agency about the overpayment since it's already reviewing tax returns. So they're saying we've got it covered. We're going to be doing everything on our end. You don't have to worry about it. Please do not contact us at this time. Now, it says most taxpayers need not take any action, and there is no need to call the IRS. However, if, as a result of excluded unemployment compensation, taxpayers are now eligible for deductions or credits not claimed on their original returns, they should file a Form 1040X, amended U.S. individual income tax return. So if you're one of the people that was just right on the brink of getting, say, a child tax credit or an earned income tax credit, and you weren't eligible before for those benefits, but this unemployment compensation deducts $10,200 of income that you had that you were taxed on before, and now it drops you down into the brackets of eligibility, well, then you are going to want to file amendment, because right now the IRS is only focusing on the unemployment returns. They're not focusing on other provisions that you could now be eligible for. So if that's the case, if you were right on the border before, you might want to file an amendment, because now there could be a lot more money that you could be getting that you could benefit from. Now, it says that the IRS identified approximately 4.6 million taxpayers who may be due an adjustment in this round, the agency said, and of that number, approximately 4 million taxpayers are expected to receive a refund. The refund average is going to be $1,265. So that's the average amount. As we mentioned, roughly around $1,000. Now, those payments will be received by direct deposit on Wednesday, today, or by paper checks, which will begin to go out on Friday. Now, while those who have overpaid generally do not need to file an amended income tax form, some may be eligible for deductions or credits not claimed from the original return, the IRS said, as we just mentioned. Now, taxpayers should file an amended return if they, and here's what they say, did not submit a Schedule 8812 with their original return to claim the additional child tax credit and are now eligible for the credit after the unemployment compensation exclusion. And as you know, that child tax credit, that's going to be starting tomorrow. So if that's the case, you're going to want to take care of this right away. If you have children under the age of 6, you could get a $300 per month check. And if you have children 6 to 17, a $250 per month check. So be sure to take care of that right away. Now, continuing, it says, if you did not submit a Schedule EIC with the original return to claim the earned income tax credit with qualifying dependents and are now eligible for the credit after the unemployment compensation exclusion, also are now eligible for any other credits and or deductions not mentioned below, make sure to include any required forms or schedules. Now, it says taxpayers do not need to file an amended return if they, the following: already filed a tax return and did not claim an unemployment exclusion, then the IRS will determine the correct taxable amount of unemployment compensation and tax, or have an adjustment because of the exclusion that will result in an increase in any non-refundable or refundable credits reported on the original return, did not claim the following credits on their tax return but are now eligible when unemployment exclusion is applied, and that is the recovery rebate credit, the earned income credit with no qualifying dependents, or the advanced premium tax credit. The IRS will calculate the credit and include it in any overpayment, or filed a married filing jointly return, live in a community property state, and entered a small exclusion amount that entitled Schedule 1, Line 8. So you guys, that is the latest that we just heard from the IRS, saying that the next round, the next wave of these unemployment tax refunds are going to be hitting bank accounts starting today. Now, be sure to let me know if you see it hit today, and if it does, congratulations. And if it doesn't, don't worry. Like we mentioned, they're going to be sending these out throughout the course of the summer. Now, also, in addition to that, don't forget, if you missed today's earlier video, the breaking news that Congress has now reached an agreement. The Democrats have reached an agreement on the second portion of the infrastructure bill that they're going to be passing through the process of reconciliation that will provide more stimulus. Be sure to check that out right after this video. And I'll be sure to keep you up to date on all the breaking news. And once again, as always, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. And if you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, smash that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. Thank you so much. Leave your comments down below, share with me your thoughts, and share this out to other people if you think that they need to hear it. And if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, come and join the RAM fam, the viewing community. I'll keep you up to date on all this stuff, and follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. And with that being said, you guys, hope this reaches you well. I'll catch you in the next video. Remember, always 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday, guaranteed videos and other videos randomly throughout the day as news breaks. But once again, you guys, thank you so much. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.